What's happening, my people? Let's get ready to get into it. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Wisdom Seekers University.
One more again, I'm going in like that ATL. Oh, one more again, I'm going in like that ATL. Oh, one more again, I'm going in like that ATL. Off the top, you only got one life to live.
Yeah, I'm gonna rap with y'all right quick, right? So we're about to get into the P.E. Piper. That's who Donald Trump is. And the whole idea, well, I'm gonna let the video do the talk to let y'all know about what the P.E. Piper is all about for the ones that don't know, because I didn't know. You can see they even putting Obama up there as the P.E. Piper when he was doing his thing. So I guess this a common scenario, right? Like playing the tune, you know what I'm saying? Playing the tune to get the rats. You know what I'm saying? To call the rats out, drown the rats. Made me think about the story about the evil spirits jumping into the pigs and they going into the water, you understand? But that's what happened basically. He leading them right onto the water, drown. And then when he went to get his paper, they ain't want to pay him, the community. All right? But I ain't gonna tell the story, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and check it out right quick. Go ahead and check out this little clip, about 2 minutes.
Pied Piper of Hamelin. Long ago, the town of Hamelin had a big problem of too many rats. The people tried every way to get rid of them, but in vain. The chief of the town declared to give 10 sacks of gold to anyone who saved them from the rats. One day, a stranger from a faraway land came and told the chief that he would get rid of the rats. The stranger took out his pipe and played an odd tune. All the rats in the town heard the music and began to follow him. The clever man took them all to the river, where all rats fell and drowned. Finally, Hamelin was free of rats. The Pied Piper went to collect his reward, but now that the problem was solved, the greedy chief refused to pay him any money. He immediately played his pipe again. This time, every boy and girl of Hamelin began to follow the magical music. The Pied Piper took them all to a cave and closed it with a huge rock. 2 children who were left behind went to the chief and told him what happened. The chief was very scared and ashamed of breaking his promise. He went to the cave and begged for forgiveness. He even promised to give the Pied Piper 20 sacks of gold. Finally, the Pied Piper let the children go. The town of Hamelin had learned never to be ungrateful again.
See that? Pretty deep, huh? So it's letting you know right now, right? If you really think about what's going on, if we really paying attention, right? We know.
To fly a rocket ship, you need to be an optimist.
If we really paying attention, right? We know that the celebrities is basically locked up. You know what I mean? So that's why I got celebrities down there too, So they in the cell. They locked up. What that lady name is? Helen. She got on ankle bracelet. Like she on house arrest. I mean, I don't know what it all means, right? Well, I know what I think it all means, but I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. So I'm gonna let you use your own brain, right? But yeah, it's some people that's in trouble, man. Real talk. There's some very dark things going on, dealing with these kids and everything like that. All right? So, as you can see, that the Piper, Pied Piper, is symbolic of Trump. Because he blowing the trumpet, he playing the music. He playing the tune, you see? And then you see he leading the rats, right? And the old Democratic symbol used to be a rat. Y'all can look that up. Rat, Democratic logo, Democrat logo or whatever. And then you see in the name itself of Democrat, we got rat in it. Like, come on, man. I mean, I don't know what it's saying, what it is, but we know rats are snitches, right? And we know they were just trying to get him. They were just trying to get him out of office. They were just trying to kick him out, right? It sounded like some snitch stuff to me. So it sounded like Trump is really sending a whole bunch of messages. If I had to say it, you know what I mean. If you ask me, hey, that's what's going on, right? Let me see what else I wanted to say about it, right? And then you know about the kids. They're saying the kids, that's like a double-edged type thing. Like I'm saying, they lock people up, right? Got them all secluded and everything. You know what I'm saying? They got them all secluded. So they can't get to these kids. And then Trump talking about he saved some kids over there in Peru. And then we know human trafficking and all that there is at an all-time high. Then you got police and all these kind of, like in Pensacola, Florida, a whole police station basically got caught up in sex trafficking ring. You see what I'm saying? And it's going on everywhere. This is a police station, man. You understand? So we already know that's not a game, right? So so we got all that. So there's like a double meaning, like I was saying about the kids, right? It's like them being locked up, and it's like them taking them kids and locking them up, you know, or whatever, making them do all these kind of things, if that's what's going on, right? Allegedly, right? But they let you know when you look at their covers, when you look at the spirit cookings and all that kind of stuff. It's evident that that's what's going on, man. There's something going on with cannibalism, for real, for real. But my main thing though, y'all saw Peter Piper, right? Peter Piper dealing with the celebrities and all that. They're taking all this adrenochrome. That's why I said that, because they ain't want to seem like I'm biting off nobody. I got to give props where props are due, where it came from. But that's why I was hearing about the adrenochrome thing from was my boy Coffee and Kush. Oh yeah, he be talking about like conspiracies and all kind of stuff like that. Christian brother, basically, for the most part, or spiritual, I should say. You know, but yeah. But that's what he was talking about. He was running that down. And so it kind of put two and two together with all the kids being missing and stuff like that, because it's like it's an organic thing. You can't just get it from anywhere. It's basically, it's adrenaline, basically. You know, I don't want to say too much about what it is, you know. But yeah, it's supposed to give you energy for the most part. It's worse than heroin. That's what they're saying. It's worse than crack, worse than heroin. They call it a rabbit. It's dealing with the Pizzagate investigation that's going on, stuff like that. So looking to that type of stuff, you know what I mean? But my main idea is to point out how Trump is P the Piper. So I'm saying, playing this trumpet, all that kind of stuff. It's like he got him dancing to his music, man. Can't even really lie. You know what I'm saying? And how P the Piper is, right? You pay him to do a job, as y'all heard, right? And then they ain't want to pay him his money. So you ain't want to. So if you don't pay him his money, he gonna do something to you. And they basically trying to say this is based on a true story. I didn't do too much investigation to see if that's a fact, absolute fact or not, but I saw that on the meme or whatever. So I don't know, but the whole idea of it, that's what it is. And they also on the bright, all the way on the bright side of it too, right? A Peter Piper is basically like a person that has the ability to have people follow him. You see what I'm saying? Like to where, you know, like the leader of a crowd. You know, the Peter Piper is the leader. You see what I'm saying? It's the leader. So if you got the ability to lead people, you consider the Peter Piper. And they got to pay you for that. So basically, like how you celebrities is and stuff, like I'm saying, people idolize them, that, you know, they can do something and people follow them. They want to be like them. You see what I'm saying? They come to the concerts. You got all the kids out there. You got everybody out there. They got a crowd. They got the fans or whatever. So it's the same thing. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. But we just ain't using this right here. This is just basically a metaphor. But The real Pied Piper is the person that can make things happen. You know what I mean? You know, if you don't pay him to make things happen, he make you lose. You see what I'm saying? It's like you got to pay the piper either way it go, right? If you know you're paying to do a job, cool, you win, right? But if you don't pay him, then he gonna leave and take everything he brought with him. It's kind of like that. That's basically how the Pied Piper work, like a staffing company. Like you bring the staff. It's like Pied Piper basically like an agent. Yeah, he's like an agent, like a broker. You know, like a contractor, subcontractor. It's like you need a house built. You go to Peter Piper. You go to Pete the Piper. You know what I'm saying? And he go get the plumbers together, get the concrete people together, whatever it takes to get. You can just go straight through him, and he can get it done for you. But if you don't pay him, then hey, you gonna have to pay the piper. So either way it goes, you gotta pay the piper. All right. And the last thing I want to leave y'all with before you go, just my thought process about it, right? Overall, the symbolic meaning to me would be who's playing your music for you? Who's playing your song? Who playing the tune? You see what I'm saying? Are you playing your own trumpet? Are you playing your own instrument? You see? Like what are you doing with your trumpet? You understand? And another thing I want to point out too, that a trumpet is called a wind pipe, a wind instrument. And we know we're talking about the corona and all that, and it's attacking your lungs, basically, you know, the windpipe and all that, right? Your throat chakra and everything. See, we got to pay attention, man. We got to pay attention. It's all about codes. Got to pay attention to the codes. All right? For real, for real. You got to pay attention. So, like I was saying, though, you got to play your own tune, man. You got to play your own tune. Don't get whisked away. You see what I'm saying? Or whisked away, however you say it. Don't get caught up in the breeze, man. They telling you this and they telling you that, and before you go do your own fact checking, you already running with this and you running with that. Nah, man, you gotta go do your fact checking, man. A one from a pair of lips will tell you anything. That's why you don't even need to listen to me. You like, what? You say Peter Piper mean what? Okay, he showed me a little video and all that, but if I'm interested in it like that, let me go check it out. Boom, boom, boom. Or if it already match up, you already know what it is. But if you don't know, go check it out. You see what I'm saying? Don't just take my word for it. You understand? And that's just how I go, you know? But for real, this thing is serious though. And I'm just here to just give you my view. To give you my angle, let you see what I'm seeing. And of course, a person can't give you everything they're seeing. You know what I'm saying? They can't give you everything you're seeing. They seeing. So, and I can't see everything you see. It's all insight. All of it is insight. So the insight is basically your song. That's what I'm saying. Like who playing your music? Who playing your tune? Like what note you like? You see what I'm saying? Like what music you like? You feel me? But you know, the point was so short. I'm just kind of like rambling along. You know what I'm saying? But indeed, y'all definitely have a good one, man. All right, and play your own tune. Dance to your own beat. All right, don't forget that. Peace.